Super Prickles, a story about friendship, acceptance, and finding your strength. Once upon a time, in a lush green meadow, there lived a tiny hedgehog named Prickles. Prickles was not like the other animals in the meadow. He had sharp, spiky quills all over his back, while the rabbits were soft and fluffy, the foxes had sleek fur, and the squirrels had bushy tails. Prickles loved to watch the other animals play. He wished he could join them, but every time he tried, something went wrong. One day, he approached a group of rabbits who were hopping around joyfully. "Can I play with you?" Prickles asked, his tiny black eyes filled with hope. The rabbits stopped hopping and looked at him nervously. We'd love to," one rabbit said, stepping back. "But we might get poked." Prickles sighed. He didn't want to poke anyone, but his spikes made it hard to get close. Feeling lonely, he walked over to the squirrels, who were playing with acorns under a big oak tree. "Can I play catch with you?" Prickles asked excitedly. One of the squirrels smiled but hesitated. "Well, you might pop the acorns," she said, looking at his sharp quills. "Maybe next time?" Prickles nodded sadly and shuffled away. No matter where he went, it seemed like he was always too spiky, too different, and too much trouble to play with. One bright afternoon, dark clouds started to gather over the meadow. The wind blew stronger, rustling the leaves on the trees. The birds flapped their wings, chirping loudly as they hurried to find shelter. Prickles noticed the rabbits, squirrels, and other small animals running back and forth in panic. "A storm is coming," the foxes howled. "We need to find safety." The wind grew stronger, shaking the trees. Leaves and twigs flew in all directions. Some of the smaller animals were struggling to hold onto their burrows, and the baby bunnies huddled together, shivering. Prickles knew he had to help. He might have been small, but he had an idea. "Everyone follow me," he called. At first, the animals weren't sure. Could Prickles really help? But when a powerful gust of wind knocked over a bird's nest, they decided to trust him. Prickles quickly got to work. Using his quills, he gathered fallen leaves and sticks, carefully stacking them up near a big tree. His sharp spikes helped hold everything in place, creating a strong wind barrier that shielded the baby bunnies from the cold. Next, he noticed a group of squirrels struggling to gather their food. Acorns were rolling everywhere, getting swept away by the wind. "I can help," Prickles said, rolling into a ball. His quills stopped the acorns from blowing away, creating a pile of food that the squirrels could quickly collect. The animals watched in amazement. Prickles' spikes weren't dangerous, they were helpful. Even the foxes, who had been watching from afar, came closer. "You're really good at this, Prickles," one fox said. "I didn't know your quills could be so useful." Prickles smiled. "I just want to help." As the storm raged on, Prickles continued working. He helped the birds by keeping their fallen nests from rolling away, and he kept the smaller animals warm by blocking the wind with his spiky body. When the storm finally passed, the meadow was calm once more. The sun peeked through the clouds, casting a golden glow over the land. The animals slowly came out of their hiding spots, looking around in amazement. Thanks to Prickles, none of them were hurt, and their food and homes were safe. The rabbits, who had once been too afraid to play with him, hopped up to him with big smiles. "Prickles, you saved us," one rabbit said. "Yeah. Without you, the wind would have taken our burrow apart," another added. The squirrels chattered excitedly. "And our food. We would have lost it all if you hadn't stopped the acorns from rolling away." Prickles blushed. "I just wanted to help," he said shyly. The foxes stepped forward, too. "We misjudged you, Prickles," one of them admitted. "We always thought your spikes were a problem, but now we see they're a gift." Chapter 5. A Friend for Life. From that day on, everything changed. Prickles was no longer left out of games. Instead of worrying about his quills, the animals found ways to play with him safely. They played tag by racing instead of touching, and they invented a new game where Prickles rolled into a ball and let the foxes push him along a soft patch of grass. He even got a special job. Whenever the animals needed protection from the wind or help gathering food, they called on Prickles. Most importantly, Prickles had friends, real friends who accepted him just the way he was. One afternoon, As he lay under a tree, watching the rabbits hop and the squirrels climb, he smiled. For the first time in his life, he felt truly happy. Moral of the story: embrace what makes you special. Being different doesn't mean you don't belong. Sometimes, the things that make you stand out are the same things that make you special. Just like Prickles, we all have something unique to offer the world. True friends will accept you for who you are.
Prickles longed to run and play, but his spikes got in the way. Oh, roll and wiggle, don't be shy. You're special, reach for the sky. Friends will see, just wait and see. The best of you, so wild and free. How to roll and wiggle, don't be shy. You're special, reach for the sky. Friends will see, just wait and see. The best of you, so wild and free. Can we play? Can we play? He'd ask so sweet. But the rabbits hopped on quick feet. Squirrel said, you'll pop the fun. Prickles sighed and turned to run. Then one day, can we play? He'd ask so sweet. But the rabbits hopped on quick feet. Squirrel said, you'll pop the fun. Prickles sighed and turned to run. Then one day, the sky turned gray. The wind began to blow away. Leaves and nests went swirling round. Animals ran all over town. I can help, said Prickles bold. Gather leaves, kept warm from cold. Stop the wind and save the day. Now his friends all cheered, hooray! Oh, roll and wiggle, don't be shy. You're special, reach for the sky. Friends will see, just wait and see. The best of you, so wild and free. How to roll and wiggle, don't be shy. You're special, reach for the sky. Friends will see, just wait and see. The best of you, so wild and free. Oh, roll and wiggle, don't be shy. You're special, reach for the sky. Friends will see, just wait and see. The best of you, so wild and free. But his spikes got in the way.